Gemini, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to jump in with your current energy and just see what is happening in your world, what's influencing you, what do you need to focus on, and your past, your strength, your near future. What else do you need to know? What else is influencing this? Your hopes or fears? And your potential outcome? So looking here, bottom of the deck, I am getting the Five of Cups. Now the Five of Cups is a shift in perspective. Instead of focusing on the Three of Cups that spilled over, it's turning around and really focusing on the Two of Cups that are standing. And so it's paying attention to what you have. The more energy that you put against what you've lost, the more you draw in that negative energy. And so what the universe is trying to guide you to do is really shift your focus into the positive and draw more of that energy in. I'm getting signs and synchronicities with this. And so you may be seeing a series of fives. The number five is all about change. And I'm getting a lot of growth and prosperity. So if you're seeing the number 555, however you're seeing it, there's something that's changing. Pay attention to what's changing. So when you get that sign, where are you? What are you feeling? Really kind of get in touch with your emotional self and identify, well, what here needs to change? Is it showing up because I'm in a negative energy or I'm in a negative situation? Pay attention to all of that. What I'm getting here in your current energy, so it's the Magician, but this is Mercury energy, the ruler of your sign. And so having the Magician show up in your energy right away tells me that you're trying to focus on what really matters to you. The Magician, that manifestation, it's a lot of thinking. It's a lot of getting clarity on what exactly you want to manifest. It's not taking the action to create the manifestation. It's planning for it. It's thinking about it, getting clear. And this is where the universe is saying, but come at it from a healthy point of view. Come at it from a place of, I am grateful for what I have, not I've lost all of this, because it feels like you're not going to be creating the abundance that you're looking for when you come at it from the Three of Cups that spilled over. And I say that, and there's a lot of energy coming through, a lot of messages like this coming through to me right now. It's because of the devil. And so the devil energy is going to want you to create more of the negativity. It's going to want more of just that hold you back, create some sort of prison for you to be in, some sort of structure here that just does not allow that you get out of the cage or break free in any way. And so really pay attention to what is coming through and the way that you're manifesting, because your manifestation, there's a lot of weight behind that. I don't think people really understand just how powerful their thoughts and their words are. So really coming at it from that positive perspective is going to make a huge difference. In what you need to focus on, I'm getting the Tower. And so the Tower, it's Uranus energy, it's breakthrough. So what the universe is trying to do here is show you what you need to get rid of. And if you're not listening to the signs and synchronicities, then the universe is going to intervene and it's not going to be comfortable. There is nothing about lightning striking a building that is comfortable here. And so really get clear on what is happening around you. Get in touch with yourself spiritually. And so again, I mean, the Tower is change. Something here does need to be released. It's the devil. It's the negativity. So we'll focus on that when I clarify. Showing up here in the past, I'm getting the Three of Cups. And so at one point, the Three of Cups were standing. And so this is a card of happiness. Could even be like a reconciliation energy, because I'm getting that for some reason. So take it as it resonates for you. That does not feel like it's applicable for everyone. But with the Three of Cups, it is things are going well. I want things to keep moving in this direction. And then something happened along the way, and those Three of Cups spilled over. But you still have two that are standing. And so showing up here in your strength is the Death card. And so it's change and transformation. It's Scorpio energy. And so between the Tower and the Death card, there is endings and new beginnings. The Tower is removing anything that is blocking you from experiencing joy and happiness. And so with this Death card here, it's leaning into the change, allowing the ending to take place, not trying to resist, not trying to fight it. With the Tower, you wouldn't be able to anyway, but really it's about mentally disconnecting so that you can move forward. Because what I have showing up here in your near future is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is the fulfillment of your goals and dreams. And so this tells me everything that you're kind of focused on, if you come at it from a balanced perspective or just that kind of focusing on what I have, I'm really happy with what I have, and I just want to build from there. It feels like you're going to start to see some of that become real. There's some of that feel like quick wins. They're just going to show up on your path. When I look at how the universe is kind of shaping the situation here, I'm getting the Moon and the Strength card. And so the Moon, so I love that. It's all about your emotions, but the Strength, it's courage. It's kind of looking into all of the dark corners, identifying all the negativity, and then saying, you know what, but I want better. I deserve better. I deserve happiness. I'm going to find the strength within myself to go after exactly what it is that I want. I'm not going to let anything or maybe even anybody keep me back, because that Devil energy can be a person as well. And then showing up here in your hopes or fears is the Lovers. And so the Lovers is just that soul union. So this could be the integration of your own masculine and feminine. This could be you aligning with your higher self or your guides. But I'm getting a lot of focusing on what matters, making choices that align with what you want here. That's what you want. It is ultimately what you want. So it's finding a way to get the negativity out of your mind. So showing up here in the outcome energy, I am getting the Eight of Swords. Now that Eight of Swords is a self-imposed prison of the mind. So it's a lot of thinking, a lot of overthinking, maybe analyzing a situation. So let's tap into all of this and see what else we get. Tell me about the Devil. Why is the Devil here? Knight of Cups. And so get clear on exactly what it is that you want. It's the way that you're phrasing. It's the way that you're manifesting. So come at it from a place like, let's say, and I'll use this as an example. Let's say in the past, you were in a relationship and somebody cheated on you. Rather than say to the universe, I want my next person and I don't want that person to cheat. The universe doesn't hear it that way. What they hear is, I want that person to cheat. The word don't doesn't register. And so flipping the narrative, saying it, it's that Five of Cups energy, saying it, I want somebody who's loyal. Shift it. Shift the focus here into what you want, and that's what you're going to manifest from. So tell me about the Tower. Why is the Tower here? Six of Cups. So removing something from the past. What I'm getting here with the Six of Cups and the Tower is just kind of a letting go of all the bad and holding on to the good memories. It doesn't mean that you're holding on to a person. You can hold on to the memories and release the person and release the entire situation. And so I like the way that that energy is coming through, because what it's doing is it's the Five of Cups kind of in practice, where the universe is saying the negative, if you keep them coupled together, the negative and the positive, you're going to put a lot of energy against the negative, and that's not what you want to do. You want to just focus on the positive. And so the universe seems to be just eliminating that. You can have fond memories without wanting to recreate them or be in contact with that person. Tell me about the Three of Cups. King of Wands. So the King of Wands, very action-oriented. So showing up here in the past is you focusing on your happiness, taking action that aligns with it. But something did happen along the way that did spill those cups over. But it feels like things are kind of starting to even out, that you're in this place of transition. So let's get the Death card here. Four of Pentacles. So what's happening right now is things are changing for the better. You're being given an opportunity to really create a very solid foundation for yourself. And because this is showing up in your strength position, it feels like you're going to lean into it. You're going to let go and release all of the negativity and focus on the positive. That's when you're able to create that very solid foundation. And from there, you can grow and expand. So let's get this Nine of Cups. High Priestess. I love this. So the High Priestess is you trusting yourself. It's your instincts, your intuition. I love it. You're manifesting from, this feels like internal balance. It's balancing. What I'm getting is the light and the dark. So those two pillars, one on each side, the black and the white. I'm getting a lot of just from darkness to light, but it's the balancing of the two. I love this. It feels like you're stepping into a more kind of grounded, solid version of yourself. So let's get the Strength card here. Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is clarity. It's getting all of the information, getting way down into the details, identifying everything here, because we have the moon that is hiding everything in shadow. And so the Strength card says, no, let me face all of my demons. Let me face the devil and get into the weeds, get into the details of it and see where is that negativity hiding so that I can address it. I love that. Let's get the moon, Knight of Swords, and then let it go. I'm getting with both a Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, a lot of clarity, but then the release. I'm moving on from this. I'm not going to let it hold me back. I'm just ready to move on. So with the Lovers, I'm getting the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is a balancing energy. It's prioritizing what really matters. And so this with the Lovers tells me that you want to make choices from a balanced perspective. The choices that you make is going to be based on exactly what you want. You're not interested in anything else. It's because you are shifting your perspective. When you start focusing on the positive and you start seeing more positive, it just inspires you to keep going. And that's how that energy is coming through. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Queen of Cups, self-love, self-care. So what I'm getting more from this energy than anything else, you're really just making sure that you're taking time for yourself. So overthinking feels like it's something that you're going to actively battle, maybe for a little while. I mean, as a Gemini, Mercury as your ruler, it doesn't surprise me at all that you would go into your mind. And so the Queen of Cups is saying, I'm just going to learn to love and nurture myself and heal whatever this negativity is. So as you're letting go, as you're embracing all of the change and transformation, it feels like it's a process. It's a growth journey. It's not like flipping a switch. The only switch I see being flipped is the negativity leaving your life, the actual circumstances or what kind of caused it. But the healing feels like it's an ongoing thing. So Gemini, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.